ड्रीम बाइक के सपने देखना छोड़िए, आज ही बुक कीजिए श्रीराम फाइनेंस क्विक एंड इजी 2-व्हीलर लोन्स। ड्रीम बाइक के सपने देखना छोड़िए, आज ही बुक कीजिए श्रीराम फाइनेंस क्विक एंड इजी 2-व्हीलर लोन्स।
Yes sir, work fast going, delivery 10 days, no problem.
रॉ मटेरियल के लिए श्रीराम फाइनेंस बिजनेस लोन
7 days, no problem.
दीदी, और कितने दिन तक यही गोल गोल पापड़ बेलेंगे? कोई स्टार, स्ट्रॉबेरी, ऐसा कुछ नहीं? अरे उसके लिए मशीन, मटेरियल, लेबर, बहुत खर्चा होता है। हाँ तो श्रीराम से पूछो। श्रीराम फाइनेंस बिजनेस लोन, अगले कदम में आपके साथ।
शिल्पा बेटी, 2 ब्रेड पैकेट।
चाचा आज स्टॉक खत्म, अब कल ही होगा।
इतनी जल्दी क्यों? आगे नहीं बढ़ना है?
उसके लिए मशीन्स, लेबर, बहुत खर्चा होता है।
हाँ तो श्रीराम से पूछो।
श्रीराम फाइनेंस बिजनेस लोन, अगले कदम में आपके साथ।
कुछ भी भूलना पर ये मत भूलना, श्रीराम फाइनेंस क्विक एंड इजी गोल्ड लोन्स। कुछ भी भूलना पर ये मत भूलना, श्रीराम फाइनेंस क्विक एंड इजी गोल्ड लोन्स।
कहाँ आजकल के बच्चे और ये खेती। चलो कल मिलते हैं।
फसल तो अच्छी है, मैं अपने खेत को ना ऑर्गेनिक फार्म में बदलना चाहता हूँ और उसके लिए थोड़ा पैसा तो लगेगा ही।
ले, 12 साल पहले जब तेरी माँ गुजरी थी तब इंश्योरेंस के कुछ पैसे मिले थे जिसका मैंने एफडी कराया था। एफडी तो मैंने रिन्यू करा दिया। अब तो खेती को रिन्यू करा।
श्रीराम उन्नति फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट, कुछ रिश्ते सदा के लिए।
अरे इनको छोड़, इसके लिए श्रीराम ही बेस्ट है। पर तेरी उम्र तो 60 है। स्वीट 60। एक्चुअली ना 60 के ऊपर ही इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा है, तो फिर मेरे लिए भी श्रीराम ही सही होगा।
श्रीराम उन्नति फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट, सीनियर सिटीजन्स के लिए ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट।
रिटायरमेंट अमाउंट का क्या करोगी? वर्ल्ड टूर?
सोच रही थी एक अच्छे, सच्चे और भरोसेमंद पार्टनर को दे दूं, जो गारंटीड रिटर्न्स दे।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
श्रीराम।
श्रीराम उन्नति फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट, सच्चा और गारंटीड रिटर्न्स।
देखो कमला, वैसे भी मैं अकेली ही रहती हूँ, तो ज्यादा काम नहीं है, सिर्फ बर्तन का काम है, जैसे 2 ग्लास, 2 प्लेट, कुकर वगैरह। तो बताओ कितना लोगी? 5000 से शुरू। 5000?
श्रीराम उन्नति फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट, शुरू कीजिए इन्वेस्टमेंट 5000 से।
पार्टनर, आईटी रिफंड आ गया।
नया फोन 17 प्लस?
नहीं, मैं सोच रहा था कि एक सच्चे, अच्छे और भरोसेमंद पार्टनर को दे दें, जो गारंटीड रिटर्न दे सके।
मैं?
श्रीराम।
श्रीराम उन्नति फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट, सच्चा और गारंटीड रिटर्न्स।
Good evening. My name is Lavishandri Sirao and I'm currently pursuing my 3rd year of Computer Science and Engineering at St. Joseph Engineering College, Mangaluru. So at this point of time, I'd like to extend my sincere gratitude for providing me with the financial assistance that was needed for my education. So when I joined my engineering in the first year, I was very much worried. Even my family was very much worried because my father is an auto driver, so we were worried about gathering the fees amount that was needed for my education. And at that point, STFC scholarship came in as a savior and helped me in paying the fees. So I'll be forever grateful for STFC scholarship, and also I'd like to thank Buddy for Study for being the platform which helped me in knowing about the STFC scholarship. Thank you so much for helping me throughout my educational journey.
मेरा नाम अपूर्व सरकार है, मैं साउथ दिनाजपुर वेस्ट बंगाल से हूँ। मेरा पापा का नाम निताई सरकार है, वो पेशे में एक ऑटो रिक्शा ड्राइवर है। मुझे 2019 में STFC स्कॉलरशिप मिला था, जिससे मुझे मेरा कोर्स जो कि B.Pharm है, उसमें मुझे वो पढ़ने में मुझे बहुत मदद मिली है। और लॉकडाउन में मुझे बहुत मदद मिली थी। थैंक यू STFC और Buddy for Study.
Warm greetings to the dignitaries. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is SK Gayatri. and I'm currently doing my final year in BE Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering at Shriram Engineering College, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Firstly, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude towards Buddy for Study portal as well as Shriram Transport Finance Corporation for sponsoring me. Only with their help, I was able to overcome my financial crisis and continue with my studies. At this moment, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank both Buddy for Study as well as Shriram Transport Finance Corporation. Thank you. And I would also like to mention few of my achievements in the last 12 to 15 months. I have participated in Smart India Hackathon 2022 software edition, which is a national level hackathon, and won the cash prize of 1 lakh rupees. And also I have participated in Dr. Kalam Young Achiever Awards, which is a project presentation competition. I have presented my project there and also won an award named Young Achiever Award, and also participated in national level hackathon event again, which is Megathon 22, that is held at IIIT Hyderabad, and made an active participation in that hackathon. And I have also published a journal paper named Third Eye for Visually Impaired People, and I have also completed internship training at Deccan Industries, Coimbatore. And from my department side, I was recognized with a certificate of appreciation for securing the winner title in Smart India Hackathon 22. And I have also selected for Best Outgoing Student by my department from our college, and also selected for another award which is called Abaram from my department from my college. Recently, I got job placement offer from Tata Consultancy Services. These are my few recent achievements, and I feel so happy in sharing my achievements with you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Suhas, and I am very thankful for this TFC scholarship which was awarded for me. My father is a driver and he could not afford the college fees. From past 3 years, STFC team is helping me to pay my fees by giving the scholarship. I'm very thankful for that.
ராமர், நான் ராமநாதபுரம் மாவட்டத்துலேருந்து வர்றேன். இது ஆக்சுவலாக எனக்கு வந்து வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப் மூலியமாக தான் எனக்கு தெரிய வந்துச்சு. எஸ்பெஷலி இங்கே வந்து நான் நிறையா ட்ரைவிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ் எனக்கு தெரியும்னு நினச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஆனால் இங்கே வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் தெரிஞ்சு எனக்கு எதுவுமே தெரியலை அப்படிங்கிறது. இந்த கிளாஸுக்கு வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் சார் சொல்லிக் கொடுத்த விஷயங்கள் எனக்கு நிறைய தெரிஞ்சு. அண்ட் எஸ்பெஷலி சிக்னல் பற்றி சார் வந்து நிறையா சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க, சூப்பராக இருந்துச்சு. அண்ட் எல்லாமே அக்காமடேஷன் பக்காவாக இருந்துச்சு. எல்லா ட்ரைவர்ஸும் கம்பல்சரி வாங்க, நம்ம செக் பண்ணி பாருங்கள், நல்ல பெஸ்ட்டான ஒரு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் கிடைக்கும். and thanks to Shriram Finance. Thank you.
ತಗೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ಯಾವ ಮಾಡಲ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಹೊರತು ಯಾವ ತರ ಸೇಫ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿಕಾಸ್ ಸರ್ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಮತ್ತೆ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ತರ ಸೇಫ್ಟಿನ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡು ಗಾಡಿ ಓಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್ ಸೇವಾ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳನ್ನ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
मैं बीपी और शुगर का तकलीफ वाला आदमी था. मैं आपके सेवा केंद्र में आया. यहाँ आके मेरा बहुत अच्छा सुधार हुआ और मैं अभी ठीक ठाक हूँ. इसके लिए मैं श्रीराम और पिरामिल स्वास्थ्य सेवा को धन्यवाद देता हूँ और आगे भी आपकी ये सेवा अच्छे से सुचारू रूप से चालू रहे.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. I, Sri Jugal Kishore Mahapatra, Chairman of the Shriram Finance Limited, which was formerly known as the Shriram Transport Finance Company Limited, extend a very warm welcome to each one of you to this 45th annual general meeting of the company. I cherish this opportunity for us to connect directly with all those who have invested their trust, resources, and faith in the company. I am the chairman of the board and also chair the meetings of the Stakeholders Relationship Committee and Environmental, Social, and Governance Committee. I am participating in this 45th AGM from my residence at Bhubaneswar. Let me now welcome the new independent directors who are attending the AGM of the company for the first time. Mr. S. Ravindran, who has been appointed as an independent director of the company with effect from August 31st, 2023 for a period of 5 years. Mr. Ravindran has an extensive work experience of 29 years at the Securities and Exchange Board of India. He was an executive director during the period from August 2011 to May 2022 and handled all the major departments in SEBI and initiated and implemented various policy measures for the development and regulation of the securities markets. Next, Mr. Gokul Dikshit, who has been appointed by the board as an additional director in the category of non-executive independent director of the company with effect from June 1st, 2024. Mr. Dikshit has 2 decades of experience in North American, European, and Indian accounting, financial, and capital markets, including audits, securities issuances, mergers and acquisition, structured finance, private equity buyouts, and venture capital investing. Srimati M.V. Vanumati, who has been appointed by the board as an additional director in the category of non-executive independent director of the company with effect from 1st June 2024. Srimati Vanumati is a retired Director General of the Income Tax. She joined the Indian Revenue Service in the year 1987 and has 36 years of experience in public service. She has held important positions in Government of India and has represented India in many international bodies. She has served as the co-chairperson of the Asia Pacific Regional Review Group of the Anti-Money Laundering and Counter-Financing of Terrorism of the FATF and contributed in strengthening of the regulatory and policy structures of the countries in the region. Their rich and long experience in diverse fields and skill sets will significantly add value to the company. In compliance with the general circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, this AGM is being conducted through the video conferencing and other audiovisual means without the physical presence of the members at a common venue. However, the proceedings of the AGM shall be deemed to be conducted at the registered office of the company. Since there is no physical attendance of the members, the requirement of appointing proxies is not applicable. The requisite quorum being present, I now call the meeting to order. I now request the directors of the company to introduce themselves to our esteemed members. Mr. Umesh Revankar.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Umesh Revankar, Executive Vice Chairman on the board. I chair meetings of Corporate Social Responsibility Committee and Risk Management Committee. I am participating in this AGM from corporate office in Bandra Kurla Complex, Mumbai. Thank you.
Mr. Y.S. Chakravarti.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Y.S. Chakravarti, Managing Director and CEO of the company. I chair the meeting of the Asset Liability Management Committee, and I am participating in this AGM from the corporate office at Bandra Kurla Complex, Mumbai.
Mr. Parag Sharma.
Thank you, Chairman, and good afternoon to everyone. I am Parag Sharma, Managing Director and CFO. I am participating in this annual general meeting from our corporate office at Bandra Kurla Complex, Mumbai.
Mr. S. Sridhar.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, all. I am S. Sridhar, Independent Director of the company since October 2014. I chair the meetings of the Audit Committee of the Board and IT Strategy Committee. I am participating in this AGM from my residence in Mumbai. Thank you.
Mr. Pradeep Kumar Panja.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Pradeep Kumar Panja, Independent Director of the company since October 2018. I chair the Nomination Remuneration Committee of the Board. I am participating in this AGM from my office at Bangalore.
Mrs. Maya Sinha.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Maya Sinha, Independent Director of the company since December 2022. I am participating in this AGM from my residence in Mumbai.
Mr. S. Ravindran.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. I am S. Ravindran, Independent Director of the company. I am participating in this AGM from my residence at Bangalore. Thank you.
Mr. Gokul Dikshit.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. I am an independent director of the company. I am participating in this meeting from my workplace in Bangalore.
Mrs. M. V. Vanumati.
Chairman, good afternoon, everybody. I am independent director in this company, and I am also a member of the Audit Committee and the Nomination and Remuneration Committee with effect from June 2024. I am participating in this AGM from Ahmedabad.
Mr. D. V. Ravi.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. I am D. V. Ravi, non-executive, non-independent director of the company since June 2015. I am participating in this AGM from my office at Chennai.
Mr. Michael V. Owen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Michael Fullion, a non-executive, non-independent director of the company since May 2019, and I'm attending this AGM from my offices in Johannesburg in South Africa. Thank you.
Thank you. All the directors of the company are present at this AGM. The joint auditors, Mr. P. Meenakshi Sundaram, Senior Partner, and Mr. S. Ramkumar, Partner of Messrs. Sundaram and Srinivasan, Chartered Accountants, and Mr. Devang Doshi, Associate Partner of KKC and Associates LLP, and Mr. P. Shriram, Practicing Company Secretary, Partner of SPNP and Associates, the Secretarial Auditor and Scrutinizer for this AGM are also present. I now request Mr. U. Balasundar Rao, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of the company, to take us through the regulatory matters, general instructions, and agenda items pertaining to this AGM. Mr. Balasundar.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I, U. Balasundara Rao, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of the company, welcome you all to this AGM. I am attending this AGM from the corporate office at Bandra Kurla Complex, Mumbai. In compliance with the circulars and notifications issued by Minister of Corporate Affairs and the applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013, this AGM is being held through video conferencing and other audio-visual means, and the company has taken all requisite steps to ensure that the members are able to attend and vote at this AGM in a seamless manner. I'm sure that you had an opportunity to read the company's 45th annual report for the financial year 2023-24, containing the notice of the 45th annual general meeting, the standalone and consolidated audited financial statements for the financial year ended 31st March 2024, the reports of the board of directors and the auditors thereon, etc., sent through email on Saturday, that is July 6, 2024, to the members whose email addresses are registered with the company, RTA, and the depositories. However, the hard copy of the annual report was sent to the members who requested for the same. The company has availed services of Central Depository Services India Limited for conducting this AGM through video conferencing and enabling participation of members at this AGM, remote e-voting, and e-voting at this AGM. The company has also provided the facility of live webcast of the proceedings of this AGM. All the members joining this meeting are by default placed on mute mode to avoid any background noise disturbance and to ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting. Once the question and answer session starts, Chairman will announce the name of the registered speaker members one by one. Speaker members will thereafter be unmuted by the host of the AGM and will be allowed to express their views, ask questions. Each speaker will be given a maximum time of 3 minutes, and I request each speaker member to adhere to this limit. Before speaking, the member is requested to click the audio video button, and if the members are unable to join through video mode due to any reason, the members are advised to switch off the video and speak only through audio mode. Speaker members are advised to use earphones so that they are clearly audible and to minimize any background noises. To avoid any disturbance, ensure that Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices or no other background applications are running. Please also ensure that proper light is available to have good video experience. In the event of connectivity problem at the speaker's end, we will ask the next speaker member to join. Once the connectivity gets improved, the previous speaker member will be called back to speak. During the meeting, if the members face any technical issue, they may call the helpline number of CDSL as mentioned in the notice of this AGM. The register of contracts or arrangements in which the directors are interested under Section 189 of the Companies Act 2013, register of directors and key managerial personnel and their shareholdings maintained under Section 170 of the Companies Act 2013, and the certificate from the secretarial auditor relating to the implementation of the company's employee stock option scheme under SEBI Regulations 2021, and relevant documents referred to in the AGM notice are available electronically for inspection by the members. Members seeking to inspect such documents can send an email to the company's email ID at secretarial@shriramfinance.in. Now I shall move on to the agenda items of this AGM. We have 6 resolutions under ordinary business and 10 resolutions under special business. Under ordinary business, item number 1, ordinary resolution for consideration and adoption of the audited standalone financial statements of the company for the financial year ended March 31st, 2024, together with the reports of the board of directors and auditors thereon. Item number 2, ordinary resolution for consideration and adoption of the audited consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended March 31st, 2024, together with the report of the auditors thereon. Item number 3, ordinary resolution for declaration of final dividend of 15 rupees per equity share of face value of 10 rupees each, and the confirmation of 2 interim dividends aggregating to 30 rupees per equity share of face value of 10 rupees each for the financial year ended March 31st, 2024. Item number 4, ordinary resolution for reappointment of Mr. Parag Sharma, whose DIN is 029167444 as a director retiring by rotation. Item number 5, ordinary resolution for appointment of Messrs. GD Apte & Co., Chartered Accountants, Mumbai, having firm registration number 100515W as one of the joint statutory auditors of the company to hold office for a period of 3 consecutive years from the conclusion of this AGM, that is 45th annual general meeting of the company, till the conclusion of 48th annual general meeting of the company, and to fix the remuneration for the financial year ending March 31st, 2025. Item number 6, ordinary resolution for appointment of Messrs. M.M. Nissim and Co. LLP, Chartered Accountants, Mumbai, having firm registration number 107122W W100672 as one of the joint statutory auditors of the company to hold office for a period of 3 consecutive years from the conclusion of this AGM, that is 45th annual general meeting of the company, till the conclusion of 48th annual general meeting of the company, and to fix the remuneration for the financial year ending March 31st, 2025. Under special business, item number 7, ordinary resolution for reappointment of Ms. Umesh Shavankar, whose DIN is 00141189, as whole-time director designated as executive vice chairman of the company for a period of 5 years with effect from October 26, 2024 till October 25, 2029, and payment of remuneration to him. Item number 8, ordinary resolution for elevation and redesignation of Mr. Parag Sharma, DIN 029167444 as managing director and CFO with effect from June 1st, 2024 for the remainder tenure of present term of his appointment, that is up to December 12, 2026. Item number 9, special resolution for appointment of Mr. Gokul Dikshit, DIN 00357170 as an independent director of the company for a term of 5 consecutive years, commencing from June 1, 2024 till May 31st, 2029. Item number 10, special resolution for appointment of Mrs. M.V. Bhanumati, DIN 10172983 as an independent director of the company for a term of 5 consecutive years, commencing from June 1st, 2024 till May 31st, 2029. Item number 11, ordinary resolution for revision in the term of remuneration of Mr. Umesh Shavankar, DIN 00141189, whole-time director designated as executive vice chairman of the company, till expiry of his present tenure of his appointment, that is October 25, 2024, consequent to approval of Shriram Finance Limited Phantom Stock Appreciation Rights 2024 by NRC and the board on June 1st, 2024. Item number 12, ordinary resolution for revision in the term of remuneration of Mr. Y.S. Chakravarti, DIN 00052308, whole-time director designated as managing director and CEO of the company, till expiry of his present tenure of appointment, that is December 4, 2025, consequent to the approval of Shriram Finance Limited Phantom Stock Appreciation Rights Plan 2024 by NRC and the board on June 1st, 2024. Item number 13, ordinary resolution for revision in the term of remuneration of Mr. Parag Sharma, DIN 02916744, whole-time director designated as managing director and CFO of the company till expiry of his present tenure of appointment, that is December 12, 2026, consequent to the approval of Shriram Finance Limited Phantom Stock Appreciation Rights Plan 2024 by NRC and the board on June 1st, 2024. Item number 14, special resolution for enhancement of limits of borrowings by the board of directors of the company from the existing limit of 1,90,000 crores to 2,35,000 crores. Item number 15, special resolution for enhancement of limits for a creation of security by the board of directors of the company in connection with the borrowings from the existing limit of 2,37,500 crores to 2,93,750 crores of rupees. Item number 16, special resolution for enhancement of limits to sell, assign, securitize receivables by the board of directors of the company from the existing limit of 40,000 crores to 50,000 crores rupees. With your permission, I am now taking the notice of this 45th AGM along with the explanatory statement and the report of the board of directors together with all the annexures thereto already emailed to the members as read. The joint statutory auditors report for the financial year ended 31st March 2024 and the secretarial auditors report for the financial year ended 31st March 2024 do not contain any qualifications, observations, comments, or adverse remarks. And hence, with your permission, I take the same as read. The board of directors has appointed Mr. P. Shriram, having membership number FCS 4862, practicing company secretary having certificate of practice number 3310, or failing him, Ms. Nitya Pasupati, having membership number FCS 10601, practicing company secretary having certificate of practice number 22562, partners of SPNP and Associates Chennai as the scrutinizer to scrutinize the process of remote e-voting and e-voting at this AGM in a fair and transparent manner. Since this AGM is being conducted through video conferencing and the remote e-voting process has already been completed yesterday, that is July 29, 2024, proposing and seconding of each resolution as set out in the notice dated June 1st, 2024 of this AGM is not necessary. As per the Companies Act 2013 and rules made thereunder and SEBI listing obligations and disclosure requirements 2015, your company has provided the facility of remote e-voting to the members to enable them to cast their votes electronically through remote e-voting services provided by CDSL on all the resolutions set out in the notice of this AGM. The remote e-voting period commenced on Saturday, July 27, 2024 at 9 a.m. IST and ended on Monday, July 29, 2024 by 5 p.m. IST. The voting module has been reserved by CDSL for voting thereafter. The members who are present at this AGM through video conferencing or other audio-visual means and have not cast their vote on the resolutions through remote voting and are otherwise not barred from doing so shall be eligible to vote through e-voting at this AGM once the announcement for the same is made by the chairman after the question and answer session. The members will be given a time of 15 minutes to cast their vote. The vote tab on your screen will be activated to enable you to cast your vote. You can cast your vote by clicking on the vote tab. Please note that there will be no voting by show of hands. The results of voting will be declared within 2 working days from the conclusion of this AGM. The scrutinizer's report shall be placed on the company's website at shriramfinance.in and on the website of CDSL at evotingindia.com. The same will also be communicated to the National Stock Exchange of India Limited and BSE Limited. The Board of Directors has appointed Mr. P. Shriram, Practicing Company Secretary, or failing him, Ms. Nitya Pasupati, Practicing Company Secretary of SPNP and Associates, Chennai, as the scrutinizer to scrutinize the process of e-voting, remote e-voting and e-voting at this AGM in a fair and transparent manner. Since this AGM is being conducted through video conferencing and the remote e-voting process has already been completed yesterday, that is July 29, 2024, proposing and seconding of each of the resolutions as set out in the notice dated June 1st, 2024 of this AGM is not necessary. May now request Chairman to kindly address the members. Thank you.
Esteemed stakeholders, it's my honor and privilege to welcome all of you to the 45th Annual General Meeting of the company. As we gather here today, I am filled with a profound sense of pride and optimism about the journey we have embarked upon and the milestones we have achieved together. Let me start with some updates on the state of the Indian economy. During the financial year 2023-24, the Indian economy sustained its upward trajectory, reaffirming its position as the fastest growing major economy in the world and achieving several commendable milestones. India's real GDP recorded a remarkable growth rate of 8.2%, surpassing previous year's 7%. Headline CPI, that is Consumer Price Index inflation, gradually declined from 5.66% in March 2023 to 4.85% in March 2024, though it has spiked again to 5.08% in June 2024, primarily due to increased food prices. The Economic Survey of 2023-24 has highlighted the consistent rise in the credit disbursed by the non-banking financial companies as a proportion of GDP, as well as in relation to the credit extended by the scheduled commercial banks. In the midst of this robust economic growth, driven by conducive policies of the Government of India, the Indian automobile industry has performed quite satisfactorily. According to the Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers, the domestic industry grew by 12.5% during the last financial year. The passenger vehicle segment led this growth with an overall domestic sales of 4.2 million units, marking an 8.4% increase over the previous year. The two-wheeler segment continued its recovery with substantial growth of over 13% in domestic sales, reaching nearly 18 million units, although it is still below the peak of 21 million units in financial year 2019. The domestic commercial vehicle industry experienced marginal growth to 0.97 million units, and within that, some decline was experienced in the light commercial vehicle and small commercial vehicle segment due to a degrowth in the CNG segment. Growth in the commercial vehicle was also impacted due to migration to higher tonnage trucks, which created higher payload capacity that was not reflected in the number of units sold. The three-wheeler industry is almost close to the earlier peak of 0.7 million units of financial year 2019. The tractors, on the other hand, had a single-digit growth rate of 8% due to strong base of financial year 2023. According to ICMA, financial year 2024 recorded a growth of 24% in the sales of the new construction equipment. The year also underscored the auto industry's commitment to sustainability, with production of vehicles compliant with 20% ethanol and significant growth of 90% in the electric passenger three-wheeler vehicles and 30% in the electric two-wheeler segment. The industry remains optimistic, buoyed by a positive macroeconomic outlook and favorable forecast of monsoon, anticipating continued growth during the current year. The pre-owned car market is also experiencing fairly strong growth, a trend that is expected to persist during the next year also. The expansion of the pre-owned vehicle automobile industry is supported by increasing base of newly sold vehicles and equipment. Now let me provide some update about the company. I am pleased to inform you that the amalgamation of Shriram City Union Finance Limited with our company has been a resounding success. This success is evident in the significant growth in business volumes, in the quality of the operations across all product lines, including commercial vehicles, passenger vehicles, two-wheelers, construction equipment, farm equipment, MSMEs, gold loans, personal loans, and working capital loans. Since the amalgamation, your company has excelled in all these product lines. The assets under management of the company has grown by 21.10% during the financial year 2024 compared to the previous year, showcasing our strong performance. This remarkable achievement has been recognized by our stakeholders as reflected in our stock price. Additionally, your company has been included in the Nifty 50 on 28 March of 2024, and for the first time on 13th June 2024, our market capitalization has exceeded rupees 1 lakh crore. We are proud to have emerged as a strong and leading player in this financial services industry. We are committed to our vision to be country's most preferred financial services destination, delivering a delightful customer experience through empowered employees. The Shriram work culture, promoting well-being of our employees, conducive work environment, and work freedom has nurtured a dedicated leadership team committed to and guided by the company's philosophy of enhancing long-term shareholder value and achieving transparency and professionalism in all decisions and activities of the company. The leadership team works under the guidance of the Executive Vice Chairman and the Managing Director and CEO and the Managing Director and CFO and under the ultimate control and supervision of the Board of Directors of the company. The leadership team has been working hard to achieve rapid growth of business, scalable business models, and encouraging results across all major business verticals, ensuring seamless fundraising and promoting sustainability. Today, the company has more than 8 million customer base, 75,813 dedicated workforce spread across the country in 3,095 branch offices and 675 rural centers. During our journey over the last 4 decades, our strong organization has successfully overcome many challenges, including external shocks, COVID waves, economic slowdown, and demonstrated tremendous resilience. The board of directors has recognized the pivotal role played by the leadership team. And on the recommendation of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee, it has recommended to the members the reappointment of Mr. Umesh Revankar, Executive Vice Chairman, for a further period of 5 years, starting from 26 October 2024, and elevation and redesignation of Mr. Parag Sharma as the Managing Director and CFO with effect from 1st June 2024 for the remainder of his tenure. It is in the interest of the company and its stakeholders to secure continuity and stability of the current leadership team. The board of directors have appointed Mr. Gokul Dikshit and Mrs. M.V. Bhanumati as independent directors for a period of 5 years with effect from 1st June 2024, subject to approval of the members. The said new independent directors bring with them very rich experience of skills and expertise in diverse fields. The board has recommended support of the members to approve the above proposal, which form a part of the agenda notice of this 45th AGM of the company. Now, coming to the important role of NBFC sector in the national priorities. As all of you know, India aspires to grow in the size of its economy to 10 trillion US dollar by the year 2030, advancing from its current position of 5th largest economy to become the 3rd largest economy by 2030 and become a developed nation by 2047. This transition can be achieved through self-employment, entrepreneurship, and MSME-led employment generation. Your company's commitment to empowering individuals and business through tailored financial solutions has enabled us to make meaningful contribution to the economic fabric of our nation in terms of promoting financial inclusion across the nation, self-employment, last-mile credit delivery to the unbanked and underbanked segments of the society. Your company continues to its efforts to continuously elevate the standards of customer experience, enhance focus on faster digitalization, customer relationship, customer centricity, and maintaining its position in the market as one of the largest retail NBFC. As regards our ESG initiatives, we are pleased to share the progress our company's initiative in the environmental, social, and governance sphere. We have conducted a comprehensive carbon footprinting exercise to meet our Scope 1, Scope 2, and Scope 3 emissions, demonstrating our commitment to the environmental stewardship. Recognizing the growing demand for electric vehicles in India, we are actively financing EVs to support sustainable transportation. We are dedicated to upholding human rights, prioritizing employees' well-being, and fostering an inclusive and safe workplace. Our commitment to gender equality ensures equal opportunities for growth and success, while we also provide opportunities to the differently abled persons, ensuring a diverse workforce. Under our social financing initiative, we offer favorable interest rate financing to small road transport operators and first-time buyers from the unserved and underserved communities. In the financial year 2024, we have actively pursued our CSR commitments through various initiatives aimed at contributing the well-being of the society. Your company demonstrates a strong commitment to responsible business conduct and transparent governance practices, following a robust internal governance structure comprising the board of directors with experts from diverse fields. We align our ESG initiatives with our core business objectives, implementing a holistic ESG strategy that ensures sustainability and delivers long-term value to our stakeholders. We are devoted to continuously improving our ESG practices and performance, and we have published our sustainability updates in the Business Responsibility and Sustainability Report. We are happy to inform you that the company has launched Shriram One Super App, a comprehensive solution designed to meet all the financial needs of our customers and investors. This innovative app consolidates various functions such as loans, payments, investments, insurance, and credit score checks into a single platform, eliminating the need to download multiple apps for different services. The Shriram One app aims to offer seamless experience by integrating additional features like social networking, shopping, and banking services. Our goal is to provide one-stop solution that simplifies and enhances financial and daily activities of our users. Now, we are very happy to inform you that the Board of Directors have approved the acquisition of 100% equity stake in the Shriram Overseas Investment Private Limited, a non-banking financial company, for commencing our primary dealership business. By integrating our current fixed income activities into primary dealership, we anticipate significant business growth by enhanced acceptability and strengthened balance sheet capabilities. Acquiring a primary dealership license from Reserve Bank of India presents a significant opportunity to assess fixed income market with a guaranteed source of funds. We have submitted the necessary application to the Reserve Bank of India seeking approval for this acquisition and commencing of primary dealership operations. The Board of Directors have also approved the proposal for disinvestment of our entire stake in the paid-up equity share capital of Shriram Housing Finance Limited, a subsidiary of the company. This proposed transaction aligns with our primary strategy of monetizing non-core business, allowing us to unlock our investment in SHFL and further strengthen our balance sheet. Additionally, it will enable the Shriram Housing Finance Limited to benefit from the continued support of its shareholder with a reliable global reputation and trust, backed by strong corporate governance. Now, let me provide some highlights of the financial performance of the company for the financial year 2020, 23, and 24 compared to the previous year. A detailed review of the working and financial performance of a company for the financial year 2023-24 has been made in the management discussions and analysis report, the director's report, and other reports which form a part of the 45th AGM annual report of the company, which has already been circulated among the members. Hence, I am pleased to present only the summary of a company's financial performance for the financial year 2024 as detailed in the 45th annual report as compared to the financial year 2023. The total income has increased by 17% from 29,802.89 crores to 34,997.61 crores. Profit after tax has increased by 20% from 5,979.34 crores to rupees 7,190.48 crores. Earnings per share has increased from 159.69 to 191.63. The book value of equity share has increased from rupees 1,156.60 to 1,292.42 rupees. Capital adequacy ratio has been maintained at 20.30%, which is well above the regulatory requirement of 15%. Our assets under management has increased by 21% from 1,85,682.86 crore to rupees 2,24,861.98 crores. The asset quality as regards asset quality, our gross stage 3 assets decreased 5.45% to 5.45% from 6.21%, and net stage 3 assets has decreased from 3.19% to 2.70%. Dividend. Your company has consistently paid dividends over the years. For the financial year 2023-24, the company has declared and paid interim dividend of 200%, that is rupees 20 per equity share, and a second interim dividend of 100%, that is rupees 10 per equity share, totaling rupees 1,126.55 crore, which is gross, subject to deduction of tax at source as per the applicable rates to the eligible members. The board has recommended a final dividend of 150%, that is rupees 15 per equity share, totaling rupees 563.90 crores in gross terms, subject to deduction at source at the applicable rates to the eligible members for the financial year 2023-24, subject to approval in today's AGM. This brings the total dividend for the financial year 2023-24 to 450%, that is 45 rupees per equity share of rupees 10 for each fully paid off share. The highlights of unaudited financial results for the first quarter of the current financial year, so that is financial year 2025, approved at the board meeting of 26 July 2024, vis-a-vis the first quarter of the previous, are as follows. Profit after tax has increased by 18.21% from rupees 1,675.44 crores to rupees 1,980.59 crores. Earnings per share has increased to rupees 52.70 from rupees 44.73. Book value of equity share has increased from rupees 1199, rupees 1199, rupees 1345. Our assets under management has increased by 21% from rupees 1,93,215 crores to rupees 2,33,444 crores. The asset quality, gross stage 3 assets is 5.39% and net stage 3 asset is 2.71%. Let me provide the outlook as we have assessed for the current year. As per the latest monetary policy statement of the Reserve Bank of India, the real GDP growth for the year 2025 is projected, financial year 2025 is projected at 7.2%, with quarterly growth rates of 7.3% in first quarter, 7.2% in the second quarter, 7.3% in the third quarter, and 7.2% in the fourth quarter. The policy repo rate has been maintained at 6.50%. The headline inflation for the current year is forecast at 4.5%, with quarterly projections of 4.9% in the first quarter, decreasing to 3.8% in second quarter, then rising to 4.6% in third quarter, and stabilizing at 4.5% in the fourth quarter. A good monsoon is already underway, and its positive impact, along with effective supply side management, will be crucial to moderating of food inflation throughout the year. However, there are risks to the anticipated decline in the consumer price index inflation due to uncertainties in rainfall distribution, weather conditions during the crop season, and spillover effects of the international geopolitical conflicts. The government's ongoing focus on infrastructure development, coupled with anticipated rise in the private investment, is expected to provide significant impetus for growth during the current year. Increased budgetary allocations for infrastructure, including roads, airports, and ports, will drive demand for commercial vehicles, benefiting the transport sector and creating more financing opportunities for your company. Measures announced in the budget for the year financial year 2025 for investment of rupees 2 trillion over the next 5 years for job creation for the youth is also likely to create additional demand for mobility, particularly for two-wheelers. In addition, kickstarting of the next phase of the Rural Roads Program, targeted to cover 25,000 habitations during the current year, is also likely to create additional demand for commercial passenger vehicles. It is expected that the automotive industry demand to remain steady in the near term, with growth across segments expected to remain at varied levels during the financial year 2025, largely attributed to varied base levels. While the two-wheeler passenger vehicle and three-wheeler segments volume would increase to trend upwards, aided by supportive demand drivers, a healthy base is expected to lead to a flattish volume for the commercial vehicle industry. However, continued thrust towards infrastructure development, along with a healthy demand from the mining-related operations, will continue to support demand for tipper trucks. In our view, replacement demand for the state road transport undertakings and the transition to electric buses will also continue to support sales of buses during the current financial year. India has approximately 630 lakhs MSMEs, of which only 250 lakhs have ever received credit. With the sector projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 2.5%, the number of MSMEs is expected to reach 750 lakhs, with around 500 lakh being new to credit entities, according to a recent report by the TransUnion Civil and SIDBI. Despite their crucial role in the socio-economic development of the nation, MSMEs face significant challenges in obtaining sufficient finance. Many MSMEs rely on the informal sources for financing due to lack of documentation or credible credit history. Improving credit access can help unorganized MSMEs integrate into the formal economy, compete globally, and transition to the organized sector. Despite the favorable macroeconomic scenario, the global economic outlook remains uncertain due to the geopolitical tensions and long-term climate change risks. Forecasting the future in such an environment is pretty challenging. Therefore, it is imperative for all stakeholders, including the management, shareholders, and others, to work together to navigate both the predicted and unforeseen and unforeseeable challenges to achieve our mission. Now, let me provide some acknowledgements. We remain steadfast in our commitment to upholding the company's philosophy of enhancing long-term shareholders' value, ensuring transparency, and maintaining professionalism in all the decisions and activities of the company, while striving for excellence in corporate governance. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I would like to extend my sincere and deepest gratitude to our shareholders, the debenture and fixed deposit holders, financial institutions, bankers, statutory body officials, customers, auditors, employees, and business associates for all their support. We also appreciate the continuous backing from our promoters. Additionally, I would like to express our sincere thanks to the regulators, including the Reserve Bank of India, SEBI, and the Ministry of Corporate Affairs for their guidance and oversight. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay well. Namaskar. Now I shall invite the members who have registered themselves as speakers to express their views, ask questions, and give their suggestions. I would just like to remind you that before we start, that each member is kindly requested to limit his or her present statement to a maximum of 3 minutes only. Questions will be addressed after hearing all the speaker members. We have 6 members who have registered as speakers for this question and answer session. I would first like to call out speaker number 1, Mr. Vinay Vishnu Vide. Mr. Vinay Vishnu Vide, please unmute yourself and please ask your question or share your views.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Chairman Mr. Jugal Mohapatra, Vice Chairman Mr. Umesh Revankar, Managing Directors Mr. Chakravarti and Mr. Parag Sharma, other distinguished directors present at today's AGM, company executives, fellow shareholders. My name is Vinay Bhide and I'm speaking from my residence from Mumbai. At the outset, let me congratulate Team Shriram for having performed very well in the concluded financial year. All the details have been set out in the annual reports which have been sent to us, and I'm extremely pleased about the consistent working year over year of our company. Now, coming to the details that you have mentioned at the outset, Chairman Sir, they have also provided a lot of additional information that we shareholders would normally expect at such AGMs. Now, to understand and appreciate both the present as well as the future better, I have listed out a few questions which I will pose, and I will request that if they can be answered at the end of this meeting, it's fine. Otherwise, you could share them later over mail. I'll now begin with the questions. The first question, I would request you to refer to page number 55, which deals with the key highlights of our company. We have stated that the MSME loan, gold loan, construction equipment loan, and passenger vehicle loan segments drove more growth in financial year 23-24. The question, sir, here is, this financial year, in addition to the above segments, are we expecting more growth in commercial vehicles, two-wheelers, farm equipments, and personal loans too, as compared with financial year 24? That was the first of the question. The second question is on the divestments in subsidiary, and request you to refer to page number 74 of our annual report, page 74. And the question here is, what are the timelines and the amounts expected from SHFL divestment and the identified events listed? The third and the final question is on the CAPEX and the OPEX expenses for IT and digital. And the question here is, please share figures for financial year 23-24 and 22-23 for both Shriram Finance Limited as well as Shriram Housing Finance Limited. So these were the few questions which I had to understand our present and future better. I support all the resolutions. I've been a long-standing patron, as in addition to a shareholder. I've been holding debt instruments of the company also. I continue to patronize this institution because it has got strong roots and it's very solid in its foundation. I support all the resolutions, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Vijay. Speaker number 2 is Mr. Aspi Vesania. Mr. Aspi Vesania, please. Mr. Aspi Vesania.
Sir is not there. You can go to speaker number 3, sir.
So, since Mr. Vesania is not present, let's move to speaker number 3, Mr. J. Abhishek. Mr. J. Abhishek, please.
Can you hear me, sir? Am I audible?
Yes, please. Please go ahead.
My name is Abhishek, shareholder of the company. My DBID IN 301637 and client ID is 41359155. First of all, I congratulate the management on the eve of 45th annual general body meeting. So trust all is well with you and your family in this challenging situation. A company deserves much more respect than the current market cap. After completing more than a decade of successful operations, profitability, dividend history, and becoming one of the strongest brands in their respective segments. I would like to know, as of date, how many employees are there in the company? As of date, how many branches do our company has? I would like to know from you, sir. And what are the steps being taken by the management to reduce the other expenses, legal professional charges, and the audit fee? So then, I And as a request from other minority shareholders as well to consider hybrid AGMs in the years to come, because most of the senior citizens are not able to join because of the digital challenges in these virtual platforms. If we can consider hybrid AGM in the years to come, more number of participants can join you in the meeting. You can get the valuable points, suggestions, and ideas that will be helpful for the management to empower in future. So then, in the resolution portion, resolution number 14, enhancement of limit of ordering by the board. Resolution number 15, enhancement of limit of creation of security by the board. And resolution number 16, enhancement of limit to sell, assign, and scrutinize. So what are we going to sell? What is the enhancement? So if you can elaborate on all the resolution number 14, 15, and 16, it will be helpful for the investor fraternity, sir. Then the company has a very good corporate governance practice. I do appreciate the management for that. The company has rewarded the minority shareholders in large numbers in the past decade. So I do appreciate the entire board of directors for the sincere efforts in bringing the company to this particular action and rewarding us in large numbers. So I thank the company secretary and the entire team for sending us the link well in advance and communicating with us so that more number of participants can join you in the meeting. So we are really glad to the corporate governance part and thankful to the entire board of directors for having conducted the meeting in a virtual mode and making this annual general meeting grand success. Then I wish the company and the board of directors a great success and prosperity in the coming future. And thank you for giving the opportunity, sir. Speaker number 4, Mr. P. Jaychan, he just left. He left for the day. So only his best wishes he has conveyed for the board and the management, sir. So you can skip speaker number 4 and go on to the speaker number 5, sir. Thank you very much, and thank you for giving the opportunity, sir. Hope to see you in the hybrid AGM next year.
Thank you. Speaker number 5 is Mr. S. Padmanabhan. Mr. S. Padmanabhan. Mr. S. Padmanabhan, please.
So the speaker is not present.
Okay. So let's move to speaker number 6, Mrs. P. Vasanta. Mrs. P. Vasanta, please.
Sir, he is also not present.
Okay. In that case, since no other registered member is there who is registered for questioning or sharing their views, I now request Mr. Umesh Revankar to respond to the questions and clarifications by the speaker members.
Thank you, sir. Dear shareholders, your company's performance, chairman has given full details of the total performance. Further to that, there is a specific question on growth in the commercial vehicle segment and two-wheeler and PL. I would like to say that MSME segment is a very big segment where there is a big credit gap, which we are able to satisfactorily address the credit gap that is there in the Indian economy or Indian environment. And since we are adding more number of branches by adding MSME as a product in the erstwhile Shriram Transport Finance branches, we were able to improve on MSME segment last year, and that will continue during this year also. At the same time, passenger vehicle gives us an immense opportunity or very good opportunity for us to increase our presence, because past several years, the state government or central government spent on the public transportation, especially the state government spent on public transportation is coming down, giving opportunity for the private people or public transportation by private people, good opportunity. And since we lent to a lot of small operators, there are many operators who are making an income and living out of this business. And also the vehicle holding by the household individuals have improved significantly, especially in the rural areas, semi-urban area. We are seeing a lot of the individuals owning the four-wheelers and two-wheeler. That also has improved, and that is likely to continue for some more years. Coming to specifically commercial vehicle, we do see a very good opportunity coming for commercial vehicle because post-COVID, there was some slowdown from 2019 till 21 in commercial vehicle sales because of economic slowdown plus the COVID. And post 21-22, we are seeing good growth in commercial vehicle. And as the chairman rightly said it, the demand for higher size or the higher capacity vehicles are more. Therefore, number of units sold is not exactly reflecting the number of units sold. But I feel that will have a bearing or impact in the coming year as the new vehicle sales has improved in the last 3 years. Our main focus has been individual operator who typically buys used vehicle. The demand for that is likely to go up in 25 and 26. So we would see a good demand for commercial vehicle growth in our portfolio. Similarly, two-wheeler, again, we have yet to reach the peak of 2019. And therefore, I see there is a good opportunity for two-wheeler product to grow in our portfolio. PL also will continue to grow because personal loan is something which we give credit to our existing customer. And these existing customers, as our database or customer base keep increasing, the opportunity to lend to PL to our existing customer will keep continuing. So there also we would like to say that there will be a good growth in the current year and following subsequent years. Coming to the total SHFL disinvestment, the approximately 3,900 crores are likely to come to us by the end of third quarter because it is in the process of approval by the RBI and the CCI. Once these approvals are over, this will come in, and hopefully by the December end, we should be able to get it. And total number of branches, what we have today, as of today, is 3,095. And employee strength is 75,813. This is as per June 30th, our first quarter result. Then coming to the specific question on IT spend. Our IT spend, we have improved over the period. And from last year, we spent totally 185 crore, which is capex of 64 crores and opex of 121 crores. And in 23-24, totally 199, which is capex of 77 and opex of 122. And for the next year, the budget is the capex of 113 crores and opex of 120 crores, total 233 crores. Out of this, the amount spent on digital is 60 crores in the last year, 22-23, and 23-24 76. And this year we are budgeting for 87 crores. In the company SHFL, the capex and opex put together 12 crores in the previous year, 22-23, and the 23-24 it is 16.5 crores. And coming to the resolution for 14, 15, 16 is basically enabling us to raise more resources because typically when you raise resources, we need to have the asset under it. Parag would like to answer this specific question.
Yeah, this is a normal increase in our liabilities, what we foresee, which is what we have budgeted. Regarding the sale of asset is not any asset sale, it is only securitization what we do on a regular basis. That is the limit we are asking to be increased to 50,000 crore.
Yeah, and thank you for suggestion on hybrid meeting. We would like to, the feedback for what we have is shareholders are more comfortable joining from their home in virtual mode. However, we'll definitely consider the hybrid opportunity if it is feasible in getting it done, because there is one specific requirement. If it is hybrid, we have to have the physical meeting in the registered office, which is in Chennai, and we also have to have a virtual. So it is a little challenge, but we would like to examine that in the following year. I think I have covered most of the questions, and I thank all the shareholders for supporting the company, and your company will keep improving its performance. And specifically post-merger, I would like to say the company has attained the leadership in the retail segment, especially getting into micro and small ticket lending, and we were able to address the requirement of each of the household who they require multiple products or service in a single household. That is something which seamlessly we are able to provide to all the customers. And with the super app, that will the efficiency of the offering and services will become much better, because many more of our customers are slowly getting into digital mode that helps them to get the service at their finger points. And I'll also like to assure that the other products of the group also will be made available to all the customers, like general insurance, life insurance, and the AMC product that will make the financial planning and the protection of their assets and their and the lives all become much easier for our customers. That is the goal of the company. And thank you very much once again.
Thank you, Umesh ji. I thank all the esteemed members for joining this AGM. I also thank all the directors for participating in this AGM. The members who did not cast their votes through remote e-voting process can now cast their votes e-votes. This facility would, however, be available only for 15 minutes. The scrutinizers shall, on completion of the e-voting process at this AGM, unblock the votes cast through remote e-voting and e-voting by members at this AGM and make a consolidated scrutinizers report of the total votes cast in favor and against the resolutions. I have authorized the Managing Director and the CEO and the Company Secretary and the Compliance Officer to receive the scrutinizers report on e-voting and also to countersign the scrutinizers report upon receipt of the same and to declare the results within 2 working days from the conclusion of this AGM. With your consent, I, along with the other board members and the management of the company, would now like to leave this meeting. I request the moderator to deactivate the e-voting window after completion of 15 minutes when the proceedings of the AGM shall stand closed. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.